and welcome to my class for International Women's Day. I hope you're all well today and having a lovely day, whatever you've been up to so far. So I'm doing for you a free 30-minute class today, and this is going to be hopefully something that will be a lovely workout and doable for most people. So as you can see here, I've got a bit of kit. I've got a pair of dumbbells. If you've got a pair of dumbbells, go and grab them. If you don't have a pair of dumbbells, then why not grab a couple of tins of beans or water bottles or something like that you could use as weights instead. I've also got here a long band, but I realised that not everybody will have one of those. So you could also use a towel like this. So just rolled up a hand towel there that you could use instead. I'm just going to use that for a little bit of stretching later. I'm just going to turn this music down a little bit. I feel like I'm fighting against it. So what we're going to do in this class, we're going to do 10 minutes mobility, followed by 10 minutes weights, and then we're going to do 10 minutes stretch and relaxation. So I really hope that this is going to be enjoyable, and if you're doing it with me now live or you're doing it on catch up later, please let me know. I'm just turning the comments on there so I can see. So Sarah is there, fantastic, and Emma is there, well done, lovely to see you both here. Obviously take at your own pace. If you need to do any of these things seated, absolutely fine, so please modify for yourself. Take at your own pace, make sure your workout area is safe for you, and obviously if you've been given any instructions by a doctor not to exercise or to do certain things, then obviously that's your responsibility to do that. Tony is here as well, fantastic. Thank you for joining me, ladies. So I'm going to start with my feet together. I'm going to turn the toes out to the corners of the room, realign the heels, roll the shoulders back and down, standing up lovely and tall, lengthening through the spine. And I'm just going to start with some little shoulder rolls here. So if you've been sitting maybe today and your shoulders are feeling a bit tight, then hopefully this is going to help you. Then just roll one shoulder at a time. Just release it off there. Lovely. And then I'm going to progress this into fingers to the shoulders. And I'm just going to circle back there. So just helping mobilize everything through the body, hopefully. And then just stay on one side. A nice arm circle here. Fantastic. And onto the other side. So circle it back. Just notice, can you feel any difference between the right and the left? Well done. And then just relax the arms and turn the head side to side. So a little bit of neck release. Well done. Now bringing your chin to your chest. Slowly look up to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. Slowly look up to the ceiling. Just do that one more time. And then bring it into the center. Take the ear to the shoulder, roll it around the front, and then take it back. And then let's do one more time there and back. Sue is here as well, fantastic. Bring it into the center, just roll through the shoulders. Well done. Then I'm going to take the arm to the top corner, back behind me, take it down low, and then do a circle onto the other side. So it's top corner, back behind, take it down low, and then a circle. Let's do that again. So follow with your eyes, back behind, so a little bit of spinal mobility, take it down, and your shoulder mobility. One more time this side then, so top corner. Fantastic. Take it down low, and then circle. Take both arms in front, and then just rotate, trying to keep the hips as still as you can as you take it round. Well done. Then arms in front of you and just pull one elbow back. So it's like a little bow and arrow there. Well done. And then hands in a prayer position and twist it there. Trying to keep those hips facing forwards. Well done. Fingertips together and we twist. And center. Lovely. Well done. And then take those arms out. How far round can you go? Each time you go, just see if you can go a little bit further. Well done. Let's do a couple more, trying to keep those hips still. Well done. Last two. And last one. a little lateral bend here, so stretching down the waist and moving your back. Last couple like this. Excellent. Then taking the arm over, so a little waist bend there. Fabulous. And also shoulder mobility still. Let's go with 4 more here. So it's 4 and bring it in. 3. Lovely. Last 2 and last 1. Excellent. Moving further down the body. Just tap the foot forwards and back. And then if you want to, just brush that leg forwards and back. Then I'm going to tap in front, tap to the side. And then if you want to brush in front and to the side, standing rock solid through the core, then can you tap in front, tap behind? Well done. And I always demonstrate on this side first because it's my better side. Bring it into the center, pedal through. So then when I do it on this side, I might look a bit more wobbly, but you've seen how it should look. Are you ready? This side, so little tap forwards and back, swinging those arms. And then standing up tall if you want to, progress to your brush. And then tap it in front, tap to the side. And then if you want to, progress to your swing, standing up tall. Well done. And then I'm going to tap in front, tap behind. So still hip mobility. Well done. And last time, bring it in, just a little pedal there through the feet. Well done. And then just tapping one toe on the floor, lift it up, little ankle rotation here, go around the other way, point and flex the foot, bring it back, other side, little tap here, lift it up, little rotation one way, rotate the other way, point and flex, bring it back, just pedal. And then from here, I'm just going to push into one heel, push into the other. So a deeper stretch into those calves as well. Well done. And then just come up on the toes, lower it down. Lift and lower. Do 2 more and 1 more. Hold it here. We squat. So down and lift. Obviously only if that's appropriate for you. Well done. I'm going to do 1 squat, 1 lift. So squat and then lift and again. Squat it down and then lift. Take those legs out wide and go side to side here, opening up through those inner thighs and through the hips. Well done. Keep it going. Keep that head up. Chest lifted. Fantastic. And then just walk those feet back in. And then from here, I'm just going to do a little roll half the way down, hands on my knees, and I'm going to arch and dip through my back. Then I'm going to let the arms go, pulling tightly through the tummy, roll it up, little back bend there, and then bring it back. Let's do that again. So chin to chest, roll a little way, hands above the knees, arch and dip through your spine. Let the arms go, pulling through the tummy, roll it up slowly. Take the arms over, back bend, and then bring it back. This time I'm going to roll all the way down, only if that's appropriate for you. If you've got osteoporosis or back issues, you can stay with that halfway. So otherwise, just let it hang and then pulling through the tummy, rebuilding the vertebra one at a time. Head up last of all, arms over, back bend. One more time here, so rolling it down. I'm leaving one arm down this time, rotating up, look at the top hand. Bring it in, rotate up on the other side, bring it in and then roll up slowly. Head up last of all, arms over. This time just hold the arms up and then reach. So one arm up to the ceiling and then the other. So you've got that stretch coming through the waist there. Then hold it here, go over to one side, over to the other, and again, over. And one more time, just take the legs a little bit wider and just have a little rotation there. Just let the arms hang. Now I'm going to move on from here. Hopefully you're feeling mobile and we're going to pick up our weights. So grab your weights while I just change this music over. And this is going to be about 50 seconds on and then you get a 10-second rest, okay? I'll give you different options. Obviously, depending on how heavy your weights are, we'll all be working at different levels, which is a great thing about weights. So somebody might be doing exactly the same exercise as somebody else, but you're working at your own level according to your weight. Okay? So turning your palms to me, feet underneath you, we're going to start with a bicep curl. So I'm going to try and hit all the major muscles here. So I'm going to lift my weight up to my shoulder, keeping the elbows tucked in, keeping those tummy muscles pulled in. So we lift and lower. Well done. So we can stay with this, or if you want to make it more advanced, you can lift up both and lower. Lift up and lower. Well done. If you want to make it harder, let's slow it down. Up to 2, down to 2, and again we lift up and up, down. Can we go up for 3? So we go 3, 2, 1, release, and again let's go 3, 2, 1, up for 1, down for 3. Well done. And just do that one more time. Lift it up and then slowly down. So you can see you can always build things up, take things down. So from here I'm going into a little bit of lower body. Obviously if you want to repeat the upper body workout instead, that's fine by me. So I'm going to lower and lift. A narrow squat, my head and chest lifted, just holding my weights by my side. So like you're going to sit down, and then you're standing back up again. Well done. Let's do a couple more like that. Now take the legs wider, a little sumo squat there, still with that head and chest lifted. The knees track in line with the toes. Let's do 4 more. So it's 4. Squeeze those bottom muscles as you come up. Last 2. Last 1. Let's slow this down. Let's go down for 2 and bring it up for 2. Squeeze the bottom down for 2. Lift it up. And again, now weight training or any strength training for women is so important. It's good for our bones. It's good for our muscle mass, both of which diminish as we go through life. So by adding weights, we help to reverse that. So I'm going to go into upper body, elbows back behind you, and you're going to push it back this time. So a tricep kick back. So you're lengthening that arm behind you there. Bring it in, lengthen and in. So we can keep the arms narrow here, or you could take both arms at the same time. And I'm going wide there, open, or we could do both narrow.
Halfway there.
There, if you want to push it back, really work those triceps. Fantastic. What about if you turn the hands, push it back there. So you're hitting a bit into your upper back as well as those triceps. And then what about bringing it in and out? Should feel that into the upper back as well. Well done. And then rest. So I'm going back into my lower body here. Obviously, as I said, just listen to your own body. We're going to step, lunge, dip. So big step forward, step and dip, come up and step back. So step, dip, up and return. So the head and chest stay lifted. And we're aiming for a 90-degree angle in both knees, that back heel off the floor. So step and dip, come up and return. Step, dip, well done. How about for 3? Step, 3, 2, 1, come up, step it back, other side. Step, 3, 2, 1. And then bring it in. Now just lunge forwards.
Take a 10.
Well done. Last couple.
4,
and
3,
1 more.
2,
And bring it in. Give the legs a little shake. And we are going back to our upper body. A little bit of shoulders this time. So slight bend in the elbow. And I'm just going to lift the arm in line with the shoulder. Experiment with hand position. Go with what works for you. You might prefer to have the knuckles facing up, or you might prefer to have the thumb facing up. So your choice. Keep that going. Like you're saying cheers to me on a Friday with your dumbbell. And then take it out to the side. Keep that elbow slightly bent. Well done. Can we do both? So lift and lower. Just lifting in line with the shoulders, keeping those elbows bent. Well done. Can we lift both in front? Ooh, without leaning back. Stay upright. And one more. And rest it there. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of a combination in there with what we've just been doing. You can stay with legs or with arms. So just hold the weights to your hips. So I'm going to squat and abduct. So pushing into your heel there. If you want to add the arms, we're here. So it's squat and lift. So a little bit of balance as well as our strength. Hold it here. Now squat, lift the leg behind. Push into the heel. So you're working into those glutes. At the same time, we could lift those arms in front of us. Breathe as you go. Let's go to the side and out. Now behind you. Well done. Out to the side again and lift. And then take it behind. And one more. Fantastic. Just give it a pedal. How are we doing? Let me know how you're getting on so far. Okay, so from here, I'm going to just put one weight down. I think you get a longer rest here. So you've got time just to type and let me know if you're still with me, if you're okay. So I'm going to bend my front leg, back leg straight. Sarah, you're against the wall. We don't want you on your knees like that. Okay? So we want to keep that back in line. And I'm going to row here. So I'm pulling up, bring it back. So working into the upper back there. Pull it up, return. So you've got a row. When she says halfway, we're going to quickly switch to the other side. So listen out for that. It'll be coming any time, I think. Breathe as you go. I can feel it come in. There we go. So exactly the same on the other hand. Keeping that back in line with that back heel. So pull, release, squeeze. Keeping the hips and the shoulders square. Breathe as you go. And obviously you don't have to do any of this at the same pace as me. Just take at your own pace. And then rest it there. Fantastic. Okay, so from here I'm going to come down onto my mat. Obviously that's up to you if you want to do that, or if you want to continue one of the exercises we've just done. So I'm going to put my weights on my thighs and I'm going to just squeeze my bottom, lift and lower there. Squeeze and release. So you're working into the glutes and those hamstrings as well. So squeeze, release. If you don't want to do it with your weights, obviously you can be here instead. And if you want to make that a slower, more Pilates-based bridge, you can tilt the pelvis, lift up into your bridge and then carefully, slowly bring it down. So it's up to you whether you want to make that more of a kind of weights bridge or more of a Pilates bridge. Squeeze and release. Well done. Last couple. And one more. And then rest it here. Well done. I hope we're okay still. So from here, going to come onto my bottom. And you could do this with one weight or both. So holding the weight like this if you're using one. I'm going to just C-shape the spine. Roll back just as far as you want to go. Sit up tall. Then lean back a little bit. Over to one side, over to the other. That's your first option. Stay with that if you want to. Option 2 is that you can come all the way down. You can take your weight over, bring it back to your chest. Chin to chest as you rise. You can sit up, take the arms up, lean back. We can come over to one side here. If you wanted to make it even harder, you could do that with those legs lifted and then bring it in, come up and then over to one side, over to the other. So always got choice. Roll forwards, have a release there. Fantastic. Right then, shall we do some chest and then have a stretch? So lying on your back, knees bent, elbows out by your side. So you've got your first option is a single arm chest press here. So you're just reaching one arm up to the ceiling and then the other. Otherwise, you can lift up both. And obviously if you wanted to do this lying on a step, then you'll be able to bring your arms down lower by your sides, which means you can make that movement bigger. So it's entirely up to you. You could also hold those weights up and do a unilateral chest press. So bring one down and then bring in the other. Then we're going to turn the palms in, keep a slight bend in the elbow. Can you open up? Bring it in so you've got your chest fly. Keep those back muscles, well, you'll keep your back in neutral, so just open and close, and then rest it here. Well done. Just put your weights down to one side and just stretch out along the floor, and we'll do our 10 minutes now of a bit of stretch and relaxation. So just stretch the legs away, take the arms overhead, point the toes, and really just stretch everything out. And just have a moment here for yourself. Just breathe. And then from here, I'm going to lift up one leg, pull that knee into my chest so I get a nice stretch into my back. If you want to, you can also lift up your nose to your knee and then lower the head down, stretch that leg away, take those arms over. Another full body stretch there. The same on the other side, so bringing that knee into your chest, hugging it in, and then lifting up nose to knee. If you want to, lower that head down, stretch the leg away, and then just kind of move from side to side. So imagine someone's holding your hand behind you and pulling you gently, and then pulling the other arm. Just let the hips release as well, and then just float those arms back by your side. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, just let the knees open up to the sides there, and then take the arms overhead, hold on to the elbows here and release the shoulders and those inner thighs and the tummy muscles all at once. Bring the knees in together, take the arms out wide, keep the knees stuck together like they're stuck with super glue, and you're just going to gently rock the knees over to one side, over to the other, just as far as you want to go. Don't force anything, and just breathe, releasing off through your back. You might want to hold those knees over to one side, turn the head to face the other way, and then bring it through and over to the other side, turn the head. And then just bring it all into the center. Bring the knees into your chest and just have a little massage there. So circle round on your back in one direction and then circle round in the opposite direction there. Well done. Just bring one foot down and the other. From here, grab your towel or your band. I've grabbed my towel because I can reach it. And I'm just going to hook my foot with the towel there. So just take the towel or the band around your foot, just hold it with both hands. I'm just going to bend and straighten my leg there. Obviously this is not for everybody, but it's going to give you a really deep hamstring stretch. Hold it here, see if you can pull it in towards you anymore, and then just point and flex that foot, release off into your ankle, and then just see if you can flex the foot, pull it right in there, and then stretch the other leg along the floor. Hold onto your towel or your band with the same hand as the foot that's in the air. Take the other arm out to the side, and then you can open this leg out to the side there so you get an inner thigh stretch. You just take it out as far as you want to go. Bring it through the center. Hold onto your towel or band with the opposite hand. Take this arm out to the side, only if it's appropriate for you, taking that leg across you so you've got that outer thigh stretch and into your glutes there. Bring it back into the center. Hold onto your towel or your band with both hands, and then you're going to change by putting the other leg in, removing the first leg out, and then we bend and straighten that leg. Hold it up, point and flex the foot. Hold it flexed, Hold onto your towel or your band with the same hand as the leg that's up in the air. Slide the other leg along the floor, taking this arm out to the side, and then I'm going to open this leg out. Obviously, I'm restricted by the wall there. If you want to take it further, that's entirely your choice. And then I'm bringing it into the center, holding onto my band with the opposite hand, taking this arm out to the side, taking the leg across so I'll get that outer thigh and glute stretch, and just breathe. And then bring it into the center, bend the knee, just release that foot and have a full body stretch there. And then just relaxing the arms and just bringing yourself now into a position that you feel comfortable in, wherever that may be. Just take a moment just to let go of any tension anywhere in the body. So scanning from your feet to start with, relax the toes, relax the arch of the foot, around the heel, around the ankle. Just let the feet lay open. Relax the calves, the knees, around the thighs, the hips. Just let the hips lay open. Let go of your bottom muscles. We tend to hold a lot of tension there, so just let it go. Relax your back. Moving up through your shoulders, just let them melt away. Relaxing your arms, your elbows. Just turn the palms up to the ceiling. Relax your fingers. Going all the way back up the arms to the shoulders again, just make sure they're relaxed. Let go of any tension in your neck. Relax your jaw. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax all the little muscles around your cheeks, around your eyes, around your forehead and the crown of your head. Just let it all go. Just imagine yourself sinking heavily into your mat. No tension anywhere in the body. And now just bringing your attention to your breath. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through the nose or through the mouth. How many counts are you breathing in for? How many counts are you breathing out for? Can you lengthen your in-breath? And an even longer out-breath. And just continue with that. Focusing especially on your out-breath. Just let it be long. And in a second we're going to go with a breathing pattern. The 5, 7, 8 breath. So we'll be breathing in for 5, holding for 7, breathing out for 8, only if this is appropriate for you. So when you're ready, we're breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you're holding for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathing out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, holding for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathing out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, holding for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathing out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Continue this going in your own pace. You decide the lengths of those breaths. We're still going for a 5, 7, 8. Sunset in Just do one more cycle. And when you're ready, just returning your breath to a normal pattern. Still nice deep breaths though. Your breath is such a powerful tool to help with relaxation. Anytime you need to, you can do that breath pattern. If you wake up in the night, it's a great thing to do. Take the arms overhead. Have a full body stretch there. And then just gently bring your arms back by your sides. And only when you're ready, bring yourself around onto one side. Just take a moment here. And then when that feels good for you, bringing yourself around onto all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and arch and dip through your back. Release off the spine there. Bring it into the center. Take those knees wide, feet together. Sit back on the heels. Stretch away through the arms, through the shoulders, through the back. And then just walking your hands over to one side with the other hand on top, so you get that stretch down the side of the body. Take it around over to the other side. Other hand on top, stretch it here. Bring it back into the center, hold. Then just rolling yourself back to all fours again. And I'm going to just thread one arm through, turn my head to look at the hand so I get that lovely stretch into my shoulder and upper back. Bring it through. The same on the other side, so just thread it under, turn the head to look at the arm. And then bring it back. And now I'm going to slide one arm forwards, lower the head down so I get that lovely stretch again into the upper body. Slide it back in, the same on the other side. Slide the arm away, lower the head, and breathe. Bring it back into the center. One more time, take those knees wide, feet together. Sit back, and this is such a lovely calming position to get into. Obviously, we can't do it everywhere, but wherever you can, it's a great position to be in anytime you need a bit of a chill. Then lift up your bottom, tuck the toes under, push back into the heels, enjoy that stretch into your calves and your hamstrings. And when you're ready, walk your hands into your toes. Let the head and arms hang and slowly rise, taking your time. Your head comes up last of all. When you make it to the top, just roll through the shoulders there. Let's take a big deep breath in, stretch it up to the ceiling. Take the arms over and over to the other side. Bring it into the center, take the arms wide. I've got my usual being dragged through a bush hair and go round to the other side, back into the center, stretch it over the top, out to the side, over the other way, out to the side, and give yourself a big clap. Well done, ladies, and thank you for joining me today on International Women's Day. If you have done it, let me know how you found that. And if you are doing it on catch up, still write a comment, let me know that you've done it and how you found it. And if anyone here, I know most of you here are in my online studio already, but if anyone's watching this who is not in my online studio and would like to find out more about the workouts we do, just drop me a message and I can give you all the details. So enjoy International Women's Day, whatever you're up to today. Thank you for joining me, ladies, and I'll see you soon.